Alright guys, this was a bit of a late start for me. I got the stream started, but I wasn't exactly ready. Things happen when you need to go. Anyway, what's going on everybody? I am Kalo Plays, and this is my True Son of Skyrim series. We are on episode 13 here. And as you probably saw me selecting in the menu, what we plan on doing today is really the way of the voice. Right now we're currently in Windhelm. And we're going to make our way over to Whiterun because I also want to get another quest started. One that we can do on our way toward toward Ivarstard. We're going to be going up through Helgen in order to get to Ivarstard, so we'll do a couple missions on the way as well. I'm going to get my chat room up.
Oh, what happened?
So yeah, this is live on Mixer, and if you're watching this on YouTube, hello, thank you. Alright, oh my, heavy snowstorm. Get out of here. So, see. Final episode yesterday, we were doing the hot springs south of Windhelm and finishing up over there. Had another dragon attack near Consgrove, which is weird. 2 dragon attacks over there so far. It's almost like there's a burial plot somewhere around there. So yeah. Well, let's get over here to the carriage. And
need a ride? Where do you want to go?
Whiterun.
Climb and back and we'll be off.
Okay. Do a hard save here just in case. Something that happens.
Once was a hero named right?
So yeah, if you're following me here on Mixer or YouTube, I do want to say thank you. I genuinely do appreciate everybody who follows me. It's nice to find some people who are like-minded, and you are here to follow me because I assume you like Skyrim just as much as I do. What I want to do is I want to get up into Whiterun, and we're going to spend the night at the Bannered Mare because this was a long journey on the carriage. First a blizzard, and now heavy rain. Let's get into Whiterun, get over to the Bannered Mare, and then before we leave, I'd also like to talk to the new Jarl of Whiterun. So yeah, I think my goal for today and throughout the next couple of streams is really going to be pushing the main storyline up to I'd like to get Unrelenting Force fully unlocked. So in order to get that fully unlocked, we need to start heading to Ivarstard. So yeah.
Welcome. Let me know if you want anything. Think I got a clean mug around here somewhere.
occasionally I will talk about things that will happen in the future, but I generally try not to spoil things for people who have never really seen Skyrim before or may have forgotten certain
If
things.
you're looking for a
Make sure it gets
challenge,
done.
So,
What can I do for? Sure thing. It's yours for a day. I'll show you to your room. Right this way.
and so it might be something that you might not be familiar with the mods either. We do have plenty of mods installed, and if anybody here in chat wants to see it, let me know. I'll
Let me know if
go
there's
through my
anything
mod
else
list
you need.
again.
What do you need, handsome? Huh?
Let's take a break. I had a long ride.
How can I argue with that?
Can't. So yeah. Talking about mods for a second. I'm not going to get too much into them at this time, but most of my all my mods, I don't think they're. All my mods should be lore friendly. You know, I don't have anything that really breaks the lore here in Skyrim or Tamriel. So, yeah, that's always a good thing when you can add to the story without breaking the story, or add to the, I don't know what they would call it, ambience. You, good luck. You are a traitor. Let's see what you have. I'm gonna stand over here.
Yeah,
What do you have for sale?
take a look.
Hold it over here giving me a stink eye because I'm standing at her spot at the bar. I am going to clear my inventory here a little bit, and we should probably see what we have that needs to be disenchanted. Since we're working our way up through Riverwood to get to Helgen and head up to Iverstar, we will probably stop by our house real quick and drop off some of these and some of the stuff that we don't need, and then maybe pick up a couple things that we do. Nothing I'm really looking to sell, I think. No, I think we have our inventory pretty well figured out. What spellbooks are you selling? We have a little over 8,000 gold. Do you have Fury? You do. Do you have Long Stride? Sure. Speaking of Long Stride, we were talking about getting, let's see, we have enhanced speed, we have restore health, stamina, instant self, and then there was another one that's like Mystic Wind. For 10 seconds, restores 5 points of magicka per second while the caster is sprinting. There we go. And then I'd like to get Resistance Field because that is a nice way to put up restoration. Increase the crystal light. Cast again to detonate the crystal for up to 189 damage of health and stamina. Distance. We're not really into anything. The only destruction spells we are really using at the moment are fire, so I am going to go ahead and get Unbound Fire. But that's kind of one of the limits I've put on Brian here. Is he's not much of a mage, but he does understand a bit of fire. So the only things left in fire that we don't have is touch. I'm going to go ahead and get that.
Until next time.
And
If it's work you need, how about chopping up some
Commander
wood for the
Kyra.
fires?
Oh, yeah. You're no longer a commander, mister. Not since the Stormcloaks took over. So let's learn those. And I'm gonna put Mystic Wind and Divine Resistance Field, and then Divine Telekinetic and Tech, all on favorites. We don't have a follower at the moment, so no real reason to use Restore Health or Healing Hand, things like that. So we're just going to keep them off favorites for now. A couple things we want to do around town. I'd like to get... We talked to Carlotta, we've helped Ysolda, we've helped Brynwyn. Okay. Talking about going up through Ivysgard by way of Helgen. I'd like to talk to the priestess of Kinneret. He has something for us.
Welcome, child.
Tell me about this. How the Stormcloak uprising affected your duties?
Somewhat, yes. First, it seemed a distant thing, heard only in the idle speech of guards and traders. When the wounded soldiers began to return from battle, I did what I could to help them. As more of the sick and injured came to the temple, my work as a healer became more important than my duties as a priestess. I wish only an end to the fighting, so that I can tend to the temple once more.
I understand that. So, you're a priestess of Kinneret.
Indeed. The temple here in the city is my charge. The goddess's divine blessings no doubt help me run a thriving and prosperous city. After all, it is she who brings rain to our crops and fair weather on the harvest days.
Tell me about this temple.
This is the Temple of Kinneret. The Gildegreen outside was planted as a seedling in the early years of Whiterun. Disciples of Kinneret could sense something holy in it, and traveled far to hear the winds of the goddess in its branches. Of course, not as many pilgrims these days.
Why haven't the pilgrims been coming?
A big dead tree isn't very inspiring if you're coming to worship the divine of wind and rains. Kinneret gives life, and we need a living tree to be her symbol.
Is there any way to revive the tree?
I've thought about that. Trees like this never really die, they only slumber. I think if we had some of the sap from the parent tree, we could wake up its child. But even if you could get to the Elder Gleam, you couldn't tap it. Not with any normal metal.
What kind of weapon would work?
Elder Gleam is older than metal, from a time before men or elves. To even affect it, you have to tap into the old magic. You'll have to deal with the Hag Ravens. I've heard about the weapon they've made for sacrificing Spriggans. It's called Nettlebane. The hags terrify me, or I would have gone after it myself.
I'll get Nettlebane for you.
Your spirit is strong. Kinneret's winds will guide your path. It's held in a Hagraven nest called Orphan Rock.
Alright. Looks like we have a skill book over here. Come on. Restoration 30. Alright. I have a theory about the Temple of Kinneret, and it has to do with Base of Skyrim. The mod by Enai Sion. I'm not gonna abandon Talos, but let's take a look at her, Okay. Yeah. Meditate only outdoors. So I have a theory about why these farmers aren't really getting healed. Does anybody know what that theory is? That's right. If you can only connect with Kinra's outside, according to Faith of Skyrim, of course, then why would they ever be in a temple? Why would the sickly be in a temple? Now, I understand you don't want the sick to be outside to where they get a cold and have to deal with the rain and the snow and everything like that. But, yeah, it's just something to think about. Again, the mods aren't canon, of course, but at the same time, you might have to... It's just something to think about. Hemisker lost his house in the Battle of Whiterun, which is that right there. You can see one of the trebuchets knocked his roof open, destroyed his house. So now he's living right there. Well, let's go disenchant a few things. Let's talk to the Jarl, the new Jarl. And you must be his steward.
Good to see you.
You must have your hands full with the change in government.
Well, it could be worse. The former steward, Proventus, kept very detailed records. But yes, it's been a lot of work. Vignar doesn't want the change to disrupt the lives of his people. We've got enough to deal with already.
There's still the threat of a dragon attack.
And we've done as much as we can to prepare for that. But remember, Whiterun is home to the companions. Any dragon that comes here will get more than he's bargained for. I think.
You think? You know what? I do have enough money for it, and I think I am going to go ahead and buy Breedstone now that Stormcloaks own Whiterun. So I'd like to purchase Breedstone.
Splendid. There's a house available right now.
Yeah, it's called Breedstone. I'll take it.
Wonderful. Here's the key to your new home.
All right. Let's decorate. Would you mind walking out of my way? I'd like to decorate my
I'd be
home.
glad to help you. There are many ways to improve your home, provided you have the coin. And of course, don't forget to consult your home decorating guide for descriptions of the decorations you can buy. Now, what would you like to purchase?
Let's start with bedroom
Very
furnishings.
well. I'll make the arrangements. The next time you visit your house, your new furnishings will be in place. Is there
Okay.
anything else you'd like to purchase? Very well. I'll make the arrangements. The next time you visit your house, your new furnishings will be in place. Is there
Okay.
anything else you'd like to purchase?
Let's do a dining room.
Very well. I'll make the arrangements. The next time you visit your house, your new furnishings will be in place. Is there anything else you'd like to purchase?
Living room.
Very well. I'll make the arrangements. The next time you visit your house, your new furnishings will be in place. Is there anything else you'd like to purchase?
Kitchen.
Very well. I'll make the arrangements. The next time you visit your house, your new furnishings will be in place. Is there anything else you'd like to purchase?
Let's get a children's bedroom.
Very well. I'll make the arrangements. The next time you visit your house, your new furnishings will be in place. Is there anything else you'd like to purchase?
Not at this time, thank you.
As you wish. Speak to me again if you decide to purchase some decorations for your home.
All right, before we talk to the Jarl, I need to come over here and get some food. All right, let's cook what we can. Pendragon's tea. Arms up and shoot Drake. Freaking sap for Taproot. From Taproot. Nah. Let's go talk with let's eat and drink. Say, go cheese. With a grilled chicken breast. And potato soup. 1. 2. Good. Alright. You're all Vignar.
You're not as dumb as you look.
That isn't the correct way to grant someone like me. My Jarl, is there anything else you need?
There is room in my court for a new Thane. However, I could only... You help my people, purchase a house from my steward, and I'll make you my Thane.
It would be an honor.
As you were, then.
As I were. I've helped your people as you have.
Then by my right as Jarl, I name you Thane of Whiterun. Congratulations.
Yay.
I grant you a personal housecarl to watch over your home and this weapon from my armory to serve as your badge of office. I'll also notify my guards of your new title.
Alright, so now we have a Blade of Whiterun, which is forged by Erlen Greymane, enchanted by Farngar, Sick of Fire, and blessed by Kinnereth. So not only do we have an axe, we have a blade.
Part of the common rabble now.
Lydia isn't in here. That would mean she's already moved to our house. And we might go and take her. We could use a follower for the next little bit. We haven't used one in a while, so why not? If I am gonna, do I have any? Yeah, I think I bought some Grand Soul Gems. So let's enchant something for the head. So we're gonna disenchant that. Alright, so we do have Grand Soul Gems filled with Grand Souls. Let's enchant the Dwarven Crossbow. And we learned... Sun damage. Crossbows are naturally better against vampires. I think sun damage might be something that would be good for this. So let's do 20 points of damage with 161 charges. Do I want to change it to the name? Yeah. The Sunlight Crossbow.
Well done. Not many enchanters can pull that off.
Let's do the Elven Shield. Or the Circlet. No, not the Circlet. A helmet. That is, of course, what we sacrificed one for. So, do we have a helmet? We have the hood. If I could do resist cold on this hood, it would make it work better. I cannot. So, let's go ahead and do a circlet. Or the face mask as on the head. I don't think a face mask would help fortify archery. Of course you can, but... Sneak attacks. Influence fear. you see someone come at you with a mask on and you're naturally scared. I like that. So let's call this Brian's scarf. We have greater, which at this point I think what we're going to do is really work on enchanting. So I want to find the most expensive fortify archery, and we are going to enchant all the circlets except for one. No. Let's enchant them all. Alright. Anything else we don't really want to keep that we want to enchant right now? Well, we have another circlet here. So... one moment, guys. My lunch is in the oven and I need to make sure it doesn't get burnt. Off the oven. Ow. Yeah. Sorry about that. Didn't want my lunch to burn. So what else? Now we only have lesser soul gen, petty soul gen. So what I normally do with petty is, let's see, soul trap on one, soul trap on the pickaxe, because if I'm ever using them as a weapon, why not? So 85, you know what, 85 charges is enough. So let's do Brian's bow. I have trap, or how about Brian's soul harvest. Brian's soul harvest. There we go. Yeah, I was a bit of a waste for a petty enchantment, but like I said, with soul trap, you really only need it to last for 1 second. That way, when the arrow hits, you get the soul. So we have the Sunlight Crossbow, we have Brian's Soul Harvest, and then we have a bunch of circlets to sell. I believe Farengar will purchase those.
Come to Dragon's Reach to discuss the ongoing hostilities, like the rest of the great warriors?
Are you the only wizard in Whiterun?
I believe I am, yes. Technically speaking, of course. The city is also home to a priest, priestess, an alchemist, and I'm sure others who practice. Ah, that reminds me. Speaking of alchemists, I have some frost salts for Arcadia. She asked me to obtain them for one of her potions. Would you be so kind as to deliver the frost salts for me? I'm sure Arcadia will provide some form of recompense.
Sure.
Good. You're clearly better suited than I am to carry out such a menial task.
Cat app. This guy. Oh, we need your help. But after you do help, we're going to treat you like an asshole. What have you got for sale?
So, you wish to master the arcane arts?
Now I can understand why he's a bit mad at us. Let's face it, because of us, the dude has a new boss. And nobody wants to get a new boss. Simply because the old boss, his resume got thrown out. So what I did there, I continued what I was talking about. People that it kind of didn't fit. So we have a Black Soul Gem, Greater, Lessers. Let's buy your empty grands, your empty graders. Hell, I'll take all your empties.
You know, if you've got the aptitude.
So we are going to do. We are going to go turn this into Arcadia. The frost salts from Farengar. And we need to start. From there, we're going to start working our way toward our Riverwood Cottage, I believe. Yeah. Now, I haven't set up my alchemy table at home, or the enchanting table at home, to be better than anybody else's, or more attuned to what I need. As we get higher in alchemy and higher in enchanting, we'll be able to do that. Also be able to use an advanced workbench to either improve our armor better or our weapons. I haven't decided which way I'm going to go with that. I generally go with armor because
potions and alchemy reagents. These storm cloaks are ridiculous. They won't shop here because they think I'll sell them poisoned tonics. I should just go back to Cyrodiil.
technically you do sell some poisons. Let's get that straight. Farengar had some frost salts. He found some for you, and he asked me to deliver them.
Ah, splendid, splendid. It's for a special brew I'm working on. A love elixir like none other. Maybe I'll test it on Farengar first. Oh, but I suppose you expect some compensation. Here. These potions should suffice.
Eh.
I think I can teach you a thing or two.
Not really.
Be
Not
careful.
for that cost. We still own the room in there, probably. Still on the bed, but I think we're just gonna go ahead and go by foot. We're not that far from our house. Even closer if I take a shortcut. It kind of doesn't make any sense, but I said it anyway. That looks like a lighthouse. Weird. Oh yeah, we're kind of in the thick of it here. As far as the Civil War goes, we completed the battle for Whiterun, obviously, and changed the leadership. So, if we see any Imperial forces on the streets, in the woods, wherever, Yeah. Might have to get into a little bit of action. Now, there are still some side quests here around Wyron that we need to get to, but I think it's finally time to take the 7,000 steps up to High Hrothgar, which is right where my cursor's at.
Huh? Thank you. Here, this is for you.
Alright. Of course, before we do any chanting, we always like to go through our ingredients and double check. Because we do have the ability to learn all 4 effects just by tasting them. And you can see we have some different ingredients here that you might not be familiar with. I say this every time, but I like to just go over it when I'm doing alchemy. That way people understand where these lead and mana and mercury come from. That is from a mod called Divine Alchemy. And I haven't really gotten into Divine Alchemy as far as using its alchemical stations. But that's hopefully something we'll get to. I did just make a Fortify Alchemy potion. It only lasts 3 seconds, but I think if I get into the table... it should boost it up. Doesn't look like it did. Oh well. It was worth trying. As you can see, we don't have too many ingredients here because we have done a lot of alchemy in the past couple episodes, so we're kind of just going through here, seeing what we want to make. Nothing else I really want to make at this point, so let's sleep through the night. Say 10 hours. And after a good night's sleep, we always want to meditate for a few hours, strengthen our bond with Talos. Alright.
Of
Drink
course.
the water.
Huh?
And I heard there's some
I
other
understand.
drinks. Alright, let's get out of here. So we are on our way toward Helgen, so we can head up to Iverstard. Yeah, we could take our carriage service up to Iverstard, but at this point, I kind of want to go on foot because not only do we need to go to the Stormcloak camp, but we also need to go up to Hadraven's Rock, or Hadraven's Rest, whatever it's called, and get Nettlebane. I didn't check my White Run house, so we do not have Lydia with us. So we're just going to go without a follower. We know we do have Finn around here, but he is probably either gathering wood or singing songs in the inn. Dodo birds. I need to load an old save because I did forget to do something at the rustic cottage. Wow. I forgot to put some stuff away. Not a big deal. I just don't want to bring some of this inventory stuff with me. 2 seconds and we're on our way. There we go. Now we need to put this food back up. I figure it would be quicker to just load this instead of walk all the way back. Went.
Need something? Of
For
course.
water. And one of those other drinks.
I understand.
Thank you. Let's get out of here. Yeah, not a big deal, but I just wanted to clear out some inventory. I was getting ready to put my shield on, and I'm like, wait a second, I have like 3 shields on me. Alright. Let's get going. One thing I do like to do is, in apparel, I like to have my cloak, hood, and whatever helmet I'm currently using on favorites. That way, if we get caught in a snowstorm or anything, we can immediately switch over to those and stay warm. And then switch back, of course. Let's see. We need to go up to Helgen. Why don't we head up this way first? Why don't we go up this road? We haven't been up toward east of Riverwood yet, so why not? you guys are enjoying this series, let me know. Either in the comment section down below or in the chat room of my live streams. Something I put some work into, and we are in episode 13 here, so I'm enjoying it. Let me tell you what. Now we do have a black soul gem, so let's get our bow out. We are going to go. Ah, hit the hill. Oh, get rid of the soul harvest. Get the soul harvest off. We're going melee. Oh boy. Don't have any food on favorite. Probably not the best idea. But let's bring in some help. Where's my defender? There you are. And then oil animus human. Restorative. Increased armor rating and fortify health. Restore some. There we go. Come on. Yeah. Oh, I'll take care of the archer.
I'm going to enjoy.
Nice work. Yeah, that first arrow hit in the ground right in front of me screwed everything up. Is that going to be enough to level? No, it is not. Ah. Ah. Pointer.
What can I do for you?
Nordic Battle Axe. Wow. Why not? Ah. See, I thought he was wearing a pole, like an executioner hood. It was just the, it was just his face mask. So yeah, we'll switch back over to Soul Harvest. Thank you, Winch. Of course, when the combat winches leave, say, leave with a little bit of and heal there. Oh. Their boss. The one who hired them. Yeah. This should be the road to Helgen. Oh, miss. Okay. You get a live, Fox. I don't need you filling up my black soul gem anyway. Oh, gosh. Oh, gosh. Oh, no. We need help. We need another archer. Don't fly off, dragon. I'm not gonna chase you. You fly off for you. Where's my crossbow? Combustion dragon. Eek. We're gonna need some of this fire. Generate health. Generate stamina. Stamina up. By marksman. By health. I highly doubt this is gonna cause them to get. Yeah, but let's bring in a mage and a ranger. Why not? Why not, right? Oh. What's going to do? Soul harvest. do that. Don't do that. Where's my sword? Hell no. Oh, there we go. Got it.
What of magic is this?
Hardest of ingredient. Take it all. Oh. Stamina, and we will put this point into... Why not? We haven't put a bunch of points into archery yet. We're kind of using it as a side tool. Of course, we are a hunter born.
Like the bite of a flea.
There we go. You get that? Oh, killed back, killed lumber. So that black soul gem of ours should be full with the grand soul. And what were you? You were a highwayman? Okay. Something to think about when we get to enchanting. So yeah, if you're not switching between a lot of things, you can just use your favorite menu just to switch between your bow, and then of course your sword and your shield, just by switching your bow on and off. Just a quick tip. Alright, so what we are doing on this road, we're not collecting the bounty. Although that's something we probably meant to do back in Windhelm. We'll do it later. But as soon as we collect those bounties, more bounties will fill up the notice board, and so on and so forth. We have Nettlebane up here, and then we also want to stop by the Stormcloak camp. I'm going to do a hard save because we haven't hard saved at all this stream. Orphan Rock. Okay. Ow. Ow. Finishing shot. A lot of health. Let's go ahead and bring in our grenade for this. And then, yeah, why not? Fortify health. Generate health. And restore health. Come on, Archer. There we go, right through the ear. No lane, crafting predators. Dispel. What time is it? 10:46 a.m. Plenty of time. Alright. Guess we really didn't need that mage much, but...
What can I do for you? What was that? Alright then.
Really? Another hag? Ow. Now that wasn't really a smart idea, was it? You know better. You know what? We do have that Black Soul gem, and I want to get my Nordic sword enchanted. So that's what we're going to come up here and do real quick. We won't be using a flawless gem. Instead, we will be enchanting our Nordic sword with the target dies within 5 seconds, 20% chance to refresh your shout cooldown, or deal 6%. No, where is it? There's another one that's okay. And we have another one that... There we go. Deal 6 shock damage as magic and apply the effect of mini equipped shout. That sounds like fun. So we're going to turn that down to 5, and then we're going to rename this. The Sword of the Voice. So there we go. And because we got Master Enchantment level 50, that's going to give us another perk point. Oh, I guess they gave us 2. Let's see. Enchanting, is that Regalia? Preserver. Learning an item's enchantment does not destroy it. That is going to go great starting our collection. And so we can either put... We don't have a point into class of champion yet, which is sword. So there we go. So let's get going. So now our sword will be all the way second from the top. Awesome. Now it's easier to switch to when we're switching back and forth between our sword and our bow. Something to think about when you're doing enchanting. Add a asterisk or a star or Something like that, just to make it better. Let's see what Avatar is. Is it a power? It is a power. The Spirit Restorer inspires you, regenerating 10% of your total magicka and stamina per second for 30 seconds. Not bad. Not bad at all. Oh. Let's get our cloak on. We're gonna put fox skin and bask in either hand. That will help us survive getting through this road. Go up to Stormcloak Camp and get our next orders for the Civil War. That is our main story here. We are a true son of Skyrim and we are fighting for the Stormcloak. The fire right there, we should actually be able to sleep and not freeze to death. First, pulled out. So, Galmar.
When we have reclaimed our homeland from the Imperials, we will take the fight to the Thalmor. They are the true enemy. Make no mistake.
Galmar, what are your reasons for joining the war?
Reasons? Since when does a man need a reason to protect his family, to defend his homeland? It's the damn Outlanders and Empire that need the reasons.
I like that. Hadn't Skyrim always been a part of the Empire?
Not this Empire. The world's better without it. Certainly Skyrim is. I fought in the Imperial Army, in the war against the Dominion. I bled and spilled blood for the Empire. And for what? The Empire to bend its knee before those evil elf bastards? Signing a treaty meant to kill the heart of the Empire itself? To deny Talos? No. I will have no part of any such empire. And I will gladly gut anyone who says otherwise. Enough talk. There's much to do.
Well, we need to talk about what I need to do.
Some say Ulfric desires to be king and nothing more. Have they not seen that his anger floats on a sea of tears?
Reporting in.
You're going to Fort Neugrad.
Neugrad.
They have some of our boys locked up there. But with a little luck, we can turn that to our advantage. I've sent some men to scout out the area. Meet them. See if you can't find a way to slip in, free our men, and take over the fort. They'll never suspect an attack from the inside. This won't be easy, but that's why I'm sending you. You got the grit to get this done?
Nothing I can't handle.
Good. And remember, keep the gods, and they will keep you.
So you're saying that I should meditate. Then, hey, you. Quit scaring the storm. Oh, my. Alright, let's figure out where this attack is going to be at. It looks like... Oh. Well then, we have a new quest. We are going to take everything else off. And we are going to head to Fort Neugrad. So we should head back down the road, Fort Helgen. And then when we turn left, we should turn right. Roger that. Attack at night? Why not? Cold for us, it's cold for them. it's turned to rain as the air warms. Awesome. Alright, so this is our left turn. And this should be our right turn. Since we're going into war, let's get... see. Sword of the Voice. Windhelm Shield. Unrelenting Force. Take off our cloak. Switch toward Dwarven Arrows. And put our Soul Harvest on. There we go. And hard save. Yeah, with the way that I manage my saves, as long as I get it saved over, if I manage my saves correctly, I should never have more than like 5 or 6 saves at a time. And so usually after a day of streaming, I go through and manage all my save files just so it kind of cleans it up and we know where we're at. I keep a couple that I keep one right at the start of the character, and then I also keep one before he makes his choice to start with the Stormcloak. That way, if I ever want to come back to Brian Chambers as something else, it's quite easy. Alright, so Rayloff and the men should be just ahead. Looks like that's the fort we're attacking. Rayloff.
Well, look who it is. How have you been?
I've been better. Well, I'm alright, I guess. We are fighting war, so what's the plan?
Straight to business with you, huh? Well, it just so happens I have the perfect mission for you. We found a cave under the lake. With luck, it'll lead into the prison. I need you to sneak in there and free our men, killing anyone inside as you go. Once you've rescued the prisoners, head out to the courtyard. We'll stand guard out here and rush in as soon as we hear fighting. Should be fun.
I'm on it.
Talos preserve you.
Well, not exactly the orders I was expecting, but it was the orders I received. So, let's fortify sneak, fortify hell, and a bit of invisibility is never a bad thing when you're trying to sneak. So, I should... No. If we cross that way, we're going to be seen. So, we really do need to get around this cliff and get up to about there. So, that's what we're going to do. Because the way I have this set up, sneaking that close in front of the castle is bound to get us detected. So it's a little bit out of the way, but it won't waste much time. It won't be much of a time waste to head this way. And of course, we are in the dead of night here, so need to be careful. I'm very cold. Right where we need to be. Okay, I'll put my cloak back on. Okay, Mark.
Is someone there?
Trying to give my position away. Bit thirsty. Let's go ahead and have the mammoth steak, an apple pie, water, and dragon's tea, and of course, an hors mead. Am I going the wrong way here? Not exactly, but we'll see how much of a shortcut this was, or at least a better route. So the cave is near the lake, according to Raylaw. Nobody's on the roof. We don't have any skill points. You can see how much the weather is affecting our skills right now, so I'd like to get inside and get warm. Especially since we're freezing to death. Holy crap. Fast. Fox skin. Oh boy. I can already tell this we're gonna be swimming. So luckily we have no berries extract. It allows me to swim in frigid water for 3 minutes. This may be a little dark for you guys. Nope. Perfectly lit up. Alright. Perfect. Yeah. Our magic is really low right now. So they're gonna wait until they hear the fighting. Might not be a bad idea. Put our archer in our left hand. Get our shout ready. They're gonna wait until they hear the fighting, which is gonna be when I get up top. Stealing glowing mushrooms. Okay, yeah, like they own the stuff inside there. Whatever. What am I looking to do? I'm looking to generate health, fortify health, enhance stamina, and then current weapon's already poisoned. We're good. Should already be poisoned with that. Let's put that on favorite. And I actually want to switch over to a weapon I don't have favorited. Yes, I do. Glass in my left hand, Nordic in my right. Where's instincts?
Hurry! Hey! Hurry! Hurry! Hurry!
That guard has the key.
The guard has the key.
Come on. Hey! Now that was rude. Holy shit. He's here fighting and he's getting down here to start executing them. Yeesh. Alright. I'm working on it.
Thanks.
Oh god. Ah. Foxskin. Potions. I need Medica. Gotta try to store. Do I have any?
The guard has the key.
Yes, I know the guard has the key. Oh, actually the guard doesn't have the key. I have the key. If you were patient, you would know.
Hurry!
Let's teach these bastards a lesson, right? Last but not least, let's go.
Any fire in here? There is. Good. Let me get in. Sit here and warm up real quick. So that should go to the roof. Alright. Some fun. A little late on that shout.
Weren't expecting that.
Horse, you need to calm your ass down. Horse. I don't want to have to call you. Alright. Seriously? Wow. Let's go back inside real quick and kind of just go in and out and see if that... Because... That's what I thought. Where's Avatar? There it is. Come on. Sorry. Oh. Got it. Alright. As a retired human command for Neugrad, morale is low and the ongoing chaos and Helgen has left our supply line dangerously vulnerable. Help pass it all but closed due to avalanches in the mountain. We need more support or our garrison will not withstand another attack. You think? Whatever the other half of her body is. Okay. Well, that was entertaining. Let's talk to Ralof. Oh, come on, no, no.
Great work. Get back and report our success. I'll stay here and clean up the mess. Glad you were here. Couldn't have done it without you.
So now, of course, we need to report to Ulfric Stormcloak. Well, we won't be doing that right now. Rescue from Fort Neugrad complete. I'm gonna get back in here, into the fort. And find a place to sleep. Warm up. So I guess when we took that ladder up to the roof, instead of doing that, we should have came in through that side door. That would have been an easier way to get directly into the battle and cause us and save us a little bit of trouble. I'm gonna go ahead and sleep through the night. And to those watching on live stream, never fear, we are not done today. But if this is your first time joining me here, I like doing about 90-minute episodes. It makes it easier for me to upload to YouTube. And so 90 minutes is about the point when I generally say, thank you so much for watching. I am Kalo Plays, and this is our true son of Skyrim. You just saw the Battle of Fort Neugrad. And when we come back, we will continue on the road to Iverstard and up to 7,000 steps. So I do want to thank you all so much for watching, and we will see you next time. To those watching on the live stream, I will be back with another stream in less than 5 minutes. At the most, 10. So thank you so much for watching. This is the end of episode 13. Be back in about 5 minutes.